in the clouds, look around and I feel so lost. Chef got the wagyu chop, wrist with a homemade sauce. Stay putting too much on my plate, stay getting too much done. Computer man living inside my brain, sometimes I can't wake up. Wake up, I just wanna wake up. Living life in this waking life, sometimes I can't wake up. Wake up, I just wanna wake up. Living life in this waking life, sometimes I can't wake up. The mirror said I am afraid, get near to my phantom pain. How I'm too busy to catch my breath, how I'm too busy to meditate. Voice in my head making too much noise, way too loud, can't mute that thing. Talk to myself, get annoyed and I gotta escape. Trapped in my own head, strange in my own skin, lost while I lead the way. Steps that I took last week went one way, same step this week, new damn place. Journey to the path that I took, less travel, more, but I don't wanna be stuck. Dog, I'm living this waking life, sometimes I can't wake up. Wake up, I just wanna wake up. Living life in this waking life, sometimes I can't wake up. Wake up, I just wanna wake up. Living life in this waking life, sometimes I can't wake up. Gotta be lost to be found, now I found that I'm lost to release is what I thought. That a king got a throne, but he still can know by the rules, make mine o'clock. Cause we make plans and yeah, that's cute for the time control to talk. Put sand in a glass to watch it pass, cause eyes is all we got. Sandman can't stand me, always planning to get back where I fought. But the sand in my eyes is made by me from the journeys that I've walked. Living this life and awakened life, sometimes I can't wake up. Wake up, I just wanna wake up.
Yeah. I hope you guys heard that. I was playing it on my cell phone, obviously. So much love and gratitude. Listen, it's just me. I don't know if Chris is coming through. You know, Moonfeather is taking care of real life. So, and real life is always way more important than this goofy internet interactions. Real life interactions are the way. So much love and gratitude. Again, I hope you guys heard that song. I was trying to play it through my cell phone. I hope it came through. You know, so much love to the homies. Let me shout out the homies, man. You know, and I'm going to get into some whatever things. Third Eye Edify podcast. If you don't know, you don't know. And I highly recommend you check him out because he is a real one. Okay? Huge acknowledgement to love of freedom and community, man. Who doesn't love? Man, gosh. Is it just me or do we need some some acknowledgement to love of freedom and community, you know? So okay, here we go. We got another homie, boys only. We have a very major special guest tonight, part of the tray. You need 3. 4 is rough, but we need 3, and we're on the tray, the Ronin experience. There we go. Here he is. Welcome to the stage, everybody. We got Chris.
What up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
What is going on? That's a good question.
That was an amazing introduction.
Did the I was playing a song through my cell phone. Did it even make any sound?
Did anyone in the chat hear it? I didn't hear it.
Oh, I don't know. It's okay.
It's all good.
I'm very fired up. Esme's in the house. We got the whole African. We got the African queen who's starting from the south and just going to take over the whole continent here with the Ronin experience. Isn't that cool, Chris?
Absolutely. How's my audio, by the way? Is it okay?
Oh, you sound great.
I don't know if I should turn off this AC in the background. Is that better or worse? Same?
No, and get comfortable, man. I don't hear the AC. I didn't hear it.
You didn't even hear it, so no difference.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that on then.
Man.
Awesome.
Shout out sound.
Shout out to the sound team.
Shout out to the sound, bro. Do you think clones recognize sound?
What do you mean by recognize?
Can they experience sound variations?
Probably, right?
Oh, maybe.
But I feel like that would be how you would control a clone.
Yeah.
So they'd have to recognize it.
Okay. Well, you threw a illogical monkey wrench in that. Yeah.
I don't know if they'd be conscious of it.
Yeah, man. How many clones are running around? Let's just get into it.
That's the question, right?
What are your thoughts on it?
I'm all over the place with that topic. What do you think? Because I never dove too deep into it, but I do know. Like, I know the stories. I know the main characters who came out talking about it some years back. The claims that were made, and parts of it sounded like a lot. Parts of it sounded totally feasible. I know we got the Raelians out there who are saying they clone people.
The who?
The Raelian. They're like that alien sort of cult religion. I mean, I definitely think it's more so of a cult at this point, if they're not formally considered that yet or not. But I think they've been saying for years that they were going to clone someone, and they were the first to clone someone, and then they've been cloning people now for X many years. And like they announced this in America, they made an announcement. I remember the one time about this, and then they fled the country. But no real proof has ever been offered.
Yeah, that's incredible. I think the proof, the quote unquote smoking gun, because there's too much things happening with similar stories in relations to that type of thing, right?
And I just meant no proof by that group has ever been offered for their claims.
I know. Yeah. No, I got you. But there is similar things where it's like, we busted a cloning center, and then you don't hear about it ever again.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like in Argentina, we busted. It's like, and then you're like, wait, what? And they try and scrub it. So, man, and the thing is, like, for me, this isn't like super fantasy talk. If a large amount of clones are moving about beyond just celebrities, to me, celebrities they don't exist. They are clones or masks or CGI or whatever, right? And they don't exist. I'm talking about like just the moving around thing, people, the herd, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a good amount of them are indeed, in fact, clones, I need to be aware of that, so in a just practical type of way. So that's why this isn't, to me, just silly talk. And you go, it's kind of silly, but you go, wait a second. There's a whole bunch of cloning centers. Dude, I remember, I can't find on the internet, Chris, that, what's her name? Kamala Harris or whatever.
Yeah.
Disappeared, right? She disappeared for several weeks. In the news, it said, we don't know where they went for 2 weeks. Comes back, does an interview with like Al Sharpton, and her whole eyes are black. The whites of most people's eyes, and her bone structure was very bony, and and you're like, you got black-eyed black dude in the Antarctic Alien Center. And I can't find that interview anymore, dude. So there's an anti-arc cloning center where people go, Elvis, all that stuff, bro. Kobe Bryant, dude. Like, so much weird stuff with that, and sports and celebrities and politicians are nothing. They're actors. And it's like, I need to know who's a clone and who's not, who's an actor and who's not, who's a chick and who's a dude out here pretending.
The more you think about it, like logically,
yes,
if the technology exists, and we know it exists at least for animals because they've been doing it for dogs and cats and pets, and it seems, I don't know if it's like, I don't know how healthy those types of animals are. I'm assuming not as healthy as a naturally born animal or pet. I know that the Dolly the sheep didn't do well. I don't really know. I didn't deep dive into the cloning situations after the fact, and Dolly was a long ass time ago. So I'm sure they've gotten better at it. So if they do have this sort of thing, that would be something I would assume the people who have a lot of money in this realm would like to make use of. Now, the only other problem there would be whether or not they could find some way to transfer their consciousness into these bodies so they're actually useful to them, or if they're just using them as like slaves.
Ooh, I think both. I think a little bit of both.
Yeah, yeah. And now maybe it could be a thing where they found a way to transfer their consciousness like via a virtual headset into the body, almost like it's an avatar for a little bit before the body starts to break down. Maybe that's where we're at. I don't really know. I have no idea.
Yo, man, nothing's off the table, man. I'm telling you, these folks, there are things happening around. I know we're all trying to like make money or get a better situation, but there are these things happening. May I read a little bit of this? This is just like, now that I'm in my this algorithm thing is hitting my thing, I get stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, this actually sounds pretty good. So it's about breath, right? The breath of the divine. Sufi breathing practices. This order is built on breath. One, therefore, must safeguard his breath in the time of his inhalation and exhalation and in between. Abdul Khalik Gayadwani, 12th century founder of Naqshbandi breathing principles. Okay, I like trying to read these words.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward, the sacred origin of breath. Know that when Allah desired to create the universe, he breathed upon it. Okay, yeah. So breath, you know what I mean? Stillness, control of the breath. I think most things are breath. 7 centers of the light. Look at this.
This probably parallels like the 7 rays, right?
Sure. Each one a window to divine knowledge through breath. These windows open one by one. Breath.
Yeah, this is the chakra system too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is okay. All scripts and things are not, to me, older than the 1800s. In fact, most were found in the 1940s. Okay, so when you hear, oh, it's similar to this, what's because like this was stolen from and crushed and sanitized. You know what I'm saying? To take your power. So this is this is very, very old, stuff. And you can look into it. Like, don't take my word for it. Like, oh, you think one group of stuff is not old and other group of stuff is old. I'm saying look into it yourself. Some stuff is super new and some stuff is old. The ability to tell the difference will determine your breathing practices. From California to Cairo, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the one of the things that really, like, when I started waking up, the stuff that I was doing was that Tumo breathing that Wim Hof teaches. I mean, he just took it from a group of monks himself,
What's that?
That Tumo form of breathing that Wim Hof teaches was one of the things that like really helped me kind of when I was going through that process of waking up to certain things.
Oh, I'm all about it. I'm into all breath practices, all of them. I think they're all cool.
For some reason, I really liked that technique because of the
emptying out. Yeah, emptying out.
It was almost like the challenge of it at first because I needed something to focus on so that I could then not focus on anything. You know what I mean? So then I could clear my mind and not focus. It was like I was getting bored with certain meditation techniques, so that gave me a little bit of like a challenge, and then I was able to just let go of needing that challenge after a while.
I mean, like, to my friends out there, to everyone out there, and to myself, if you can't take a moment, I would recommend often throughout your day, take a moment of like 3 breaths, you know? It sounds simple, and it's like funny because I'll be in situations like I don't have time to even take 3 breaths. It's like, yes, I do. Stop, slow down, take 3 inhales and exhales as long as you want, 3 times, and then go about your business. You have the time to take a few breaths, and you go, sweet. It's simple and powerful at the same time. You know what I mean? That's simple. So funny. It's like that simple can make major. It's that simple has made major pivots in my own life experience.
100%. 100%.
So, yeah.
See, when I was at like doing the breathing techniques daily at one point, I was doing like 3 or 4 rounds of 40 to 50 breaths and trying to hold it for like such a long time at points, and it felt so good.
That's good.
Yeah, I felt that. It feels amazing. It feels like you're like almost going out of body a bit. But you like it clears your head. It's nice.
Clears your head, does a lot of physiological things.
Yeah, flushes your involuntary nervous system out. Resets it.
Breath, folks. Just breath.
Which is like all that stress you're holding on to and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
Edward, indeed. Yeah, Edward's cool.
So I have a video I'm going to play real fast.
Let's see it.
We're going to switch gears for a second. Breath, folks. And this is this is history related. I like this guy. He brings a lot, but this is how your whole thing is inverted as well. This is how your whole everything being, if you're anchored into my past was this in any sort of way, I would keep those anchors ready to pull up and go somewhere else, because you never know when it comes to these past stories. But let's hear what he says for about 10, 20, 30 seconds. I find it interesting.
Before the Islamic invasion in the 7th century. According to Jawad Ali, some scholars believe that the reason many well-known Arab tribes that immigrated to the area called Africa hundreds of years before the Islamic period were counted as African, in parentheses, reclassified, by scholars of the Torah, and pre-Islamic times is because of.
So that's just a little example of like, if you go, no, everything's from Africa, we're this or we're that. You sure? Nothing is sure. Nothing is, I'm going to lean on this and that's me. And that's why the importance of who folks look like and who one identifies with is, this information is important, because then they will build their psyche scaffolding based around some perceived thing. But what if that perceived firm land is sifting and moving? It's hard to say this is my land, right? So you can take that to every single other person, groups of people out there going, this is quote unquote my historic land. That includes everybody.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those people actually are ones who owned other people as slaves themselves.
It's the family business. It's the family biz.
Yeah, and they thought they were the slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's rinse, repeat. I'm looking at stuff. You want to watch another video
Yeah.
of some cool stuff? The Trans Agenda and Breeding Program. You want to watch that?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh gosh, this is weird. Should we go weird?
You know, if we have to correct these fools, we'll correct them.
Okay. Well, we're diving in head first, folks, and we'll see where it leads.
That is headed pan type Nephilim creature. They believe, this is what they believe, that you're somehow ascended, you're somehow better than and above if you embrace, all of this bisexuality and transgender and all of that. This is all part of their occult religion. It's not a coincidence that all of these celebrities are coming out and coining this phrase pansexual, like Miley Cyrus. Oh, a new frontier, right? As they're indoctrinating their followers, going all the way back to Disney, the people that they have gathered to follow them, and then they lead them into the new frontier, pansexual. Because Pan is just another name for the Baphomet. Pan is another name for Hasatan, a satyr, Satan. So they're open about it. They're open about training humans to be pansexuals, like Pan. And they're not just using celebrities that we've all known and trusted since childhood to push pansexuality. They've raised up an entire crop of models now. They create the trends. We're the followers. They're the puppeteers.
Older people were okay with being propagandized as long as they got a few things out of it.
Before we let's listen to this Tim Dillon rant. But before we move on, what did you think about that last clip?
I mean, she's not wrong, but she's also like, I don't know how new that is. It's also like, I mean, everyone's been talking about that for a while now, but she's not wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong. Let's listen to Tim Dillon. I feel like this is somewhat relatively new, kind of.
Yeah, this isn't. I remember because I actually, I might have shared this because of the tower bagels, the twin bagel towers. I thought it was funny, and it was like, I think I left a comment on this video, like, at least he didn't use planes.
Oh man, are you going with the Oy vey towers? What?
Just watch.
All right, let's listen to this. It's funny.
The young people are getting nothing out of it. Wait, you're lying to us and I can't own a house? I can barely have a job? I have to be forced into the gig economy? I get to deliver burritos? And I have to listen to this bullshit? And I have to pretend that this is all real? And I can't afford frozen yogurt with my girlfriend? And I have to go along with this horse shit? And I have nothing and no money for it? If you're doing something, you want to get something out of it. If you are going to delude yourself and believe the bullshit on the news, you have to get a little bit out of it. And what Americans got for many years was a patch of dirt, a little driveway, and a chance. They don't have any of that anymore. We've taken that all away from them. We've pushed them into a gig economy. We've pushed them into the hellscape of rent that goes up every single year. And the propaganda is actually getting worse. It's getting more disconnected from reality, more Orwellian. We're asking them to believe crazier and crazier things and taking away the little bit that most people had. People don't want to be billionaires. People want a house, a family, a little retirement plan, some money in the bank if there's an emergency. They want health care. They want some kind of steady job. They want a community with people that share their values. They're getting none of that right now. They're getting none of that. They're getting Kris Jenner's third head. Kris Jenner has a third head. And everybody's excited about it. People will tell you, the people that don't have any of those things will tell you that they like Kris Jenner's new head, or they're excited that Taylor Swift, a billionaire, is going to marry Travis Kelce, the man who was birthed by Pfizer. And people have to live vicariously now through that. Why are the kids turning on the engines of propaganda? Number one, they're too smart. The technology is there. They know they're being lied to. Here's number two. You're taking all of the things away from them that this entire system was supposedly, purportedly set up to help them achieve. So if I'm a member of the ruling class, I'm going, what are we doing here? What exactly is happening? We're asking these people to believe this bullshit. Jeffrey Epstein's just like a weirdo rich guy. No one else did anything wrong. We don't have any of the files, and the videos aren't real. It's actually nothing. Nothing happened. Everything's fine. He never had any relationship with our intelligence agency or another intelligence agency. He had no relationships with anybody. Nobody did anything. He was just a weird rich guy. Don't worry about it. We're asking people to believe all of this stuff and telling them, and the reward for that, okay, is to deliver a Caesar salad to someone. That's the reward. Your job now is to deliver a Caesar salad. Not that it would have been right to buy the bullshit anyway, even if you had the things. But I'm just telling you how the country ran for 100 years. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not saying it was morally correct to go, I'll take the house and the car and you fucking kill everybody. I'm telling you that's how it worked. That's how the country ran forever.
The Continental Armies.
Yo, what you think about that, dude?
He went hard there. That was good. I enjoyed that rant. I remember when you did it like a week or so ago.
Yeah, so it's somewhat recent, yo.
Yeah.
That's real.
Tim Dillon's funny, man. I mean, he's an East Coaster too. He's from Long Island, so
yeah.
he's I mean, who even knows if the dude's really gay or not? Sometimes I think he was faking that part.
I love the commitment to the bit.
And no matter what it is, I think he's like a legitimate dude outside of all of the stuff he presents, and he presents information I think he actually believes in too. So like I'm a fan.
He's dancing along the edges.
Exactly. And I mean, he's exactly like someone who I would have grown up with in Jersey, like to a T.
Long Island. I mean,
like I used to play baseball in Long Island all the time.
dude. All right, let's watch this other vid. Is that all you got on that rant?
Yeah. No, I mean, I just thought he did a good job.
Oh, bro, they are crushing everybody right now, dude. And everybody's getting crushed. And I've been doing my best to try and save a couple percentage of the folks out there to navigate. And, that's all I'm trying to do out here. Save.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we do here on the Ronin Experience, folks, is try to save the entire humanity. That's it.
It's not that big a deal, not that big a job.
Not that big of a deal, Chris. Do you think if we're gonna, I don't know, do you think hitting the like button or whatever, is that what people are supposed to do? Or
like and subscribe, I think.
High five.
Show some appreciation. Subscribe to Ronin's after the show if you want to subscribe to mine. Subscribe to mine. Like the videos. Maybe share to one person. But only if they're cool.
Only if they're cool. What do you think about that, Chris? Don't you think a lot of people watch this, but it feels like the numbers don't look like that? But I feel like we give a good kind of thing.
I do. I agree. I think we've been going up and down a little bit, right? We're getting little waves of people coming in and out.
That's good,
right? I haven't seen the numbers on your end, but
numbers on my end.
Yeah, I feel like the shows have been going like up and down, up and down.
I think a good 50,000. This unreported. I feel like 49,932 has not been reported. I think we're at like 50K, dude. For real, watch this powerful thing. Up, down, it don't matter. You know what I mean? The thing is, put us up against a microscope, you'll only see the real one's chromosome. You won't see any. What y'all might see, those that are not watching this might see in their hearts.
Yeah.
All right, America's for white people only. You want to listen to this?
Yeah, let's hear this. What this clown has to say.
It's clickbaity, but it's interesting. Let's listen.
Soldiers dying of frostbite at Valley Forge. The Pilgrims struggling to survive in the hard winter soil of Plymouth. The pioneers striking out from Missouri for the wild and dangerous frontier. The outnumbered Kentucky settlers repelling wave after wave of Indian war band attacks from beyond the stockade walls. All of them will be astonished to hear that they were only fighting for a proposition. They believed they were fighting for a nation, a homeland for themselves and their descendants. They fought, they bled, they struggled, they died for us. They built this country for us. America, in all its glory, is their gift to us, handed down across the generations. It belongs to us. It's our birthright. It's our heritage, our destiny. If America is everything and everyone, then it is nothing and no one at all. When they tear down our statues and monuments, mock our history, and insult our traditions, they're attacking our future as well as our past.
And executing these 11 people was completely and wholeheartedly unnecessary.
What'd you think about that?
I mean, the history sounds a bit off, but the general idea of like not tearing down history to begin with is probably I mean, unless it's like, well, I guess that's how we're in the situation we are in now, because the people who came here started tearing down history. But yeah, so I guess some of those points would be valid if the history was accurate, to not be tearing down historical statues and things that would signify what had happened in the past, if it had actually happened. But if they're all fake events anyways, then I guess it really doesn't matter.
Did I hear wrong? Because I feel like the titles around the vid didn't match what I was listening to.
Yeah, no, that was like a clickbait title.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it did sort of like imply the first people who came here to colonize were trying to build a country for their offspring, and I mean, you could argue that there were all different races involved in doing that. So
yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, that's what I mean. It's tough to get behind anyone or anything.
yeah.
Because you hear them and then everything gets interpreted in a weird way. And for me, no one can feng shui, jujitsu, capoeira my spells when I speak them, because they will lose that grappling match. Because you won't define the things that I'm saying to represent me in any way. So when speaking about these sort of things, like for me, I think America is so dope, yo. Like, I think this land, like, get out of here, man. It's the best. Where else would I rather be named?
Were you trying to go to UK where you're gonna need your digital ID to even work?
Exactly, right? Where else am I gonna try and go, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with visiting everywhere, but where else would I want to plant my flag? Is America, and that's it, and that's that. And I'm not talking to government. Government means very little to me. They're obstacles to me. Government is an obstacle to me, right? If everyone felt that way, which I do, that would take a lot of their power away. Hold on. I gotta see. Is Ursa out? Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta see if I can let my dog in, dude.
No problem.
1 sec.
Do 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 do
No, all my dogs are inside.
There you go.
Outside. Huh. Robot dogs, surveillance dogs.
Your dogs are in?
They're in. Now I'm concerned about T-1000 Terminator surveillance dogs running around the perimeter. Should I be worried or no?
Not yet. I think you're okay with that. I feel like there's a video that you can watch, tells you how to disable them pretty quickly. They have problems with some things, like stairs.
Oh, they're like Roombas?
Like they can't make it downstairs for some reason.
Wow. Okay. The kryptonite is stairs.
I imagine if that's still the case, I would That's hilarious to me.
So what do you think? I wonder. No, what was that last video we just watched? Some politician talking about stuff. So it's like, I don't know, y'all. I know, like where I live, I'm kind of like, I kind of want to keep it the way it is, B. And I don't want it to go different. So it's like, man, you're in my area. I feel like I don't want it to go the way y'all think this is gonna go, and so I'm gonna maneuver in that way, and that's it, and that's that.
I mean, it is concerning that the UK is doing this thing. Dude, now.
They're crazy, B. They're crazy.
Because that means they're going to try to do it here.
But that's what all these protests and stuff are about. It's just to diffuse people's anger and displace their anger at something else, and it burns hot and fast and out, but then the maneuvers still get pushed, you know?
Yep. Exactly. And they really got people, they're keeping people busy with CK, Charlie Kirk.
Obvious. To me, again, Chris, I think you can surmise I gave 0 Fs about the whole stage. And I'm not saying it from a I'm not saying from a non-empathetic perspective. I'm saying the whole thing was like a full-on happened. It was
just there was a lot of just so much nonsense going on there. That,
stage. In my opinion, I only speak for myself, but I'm like, hey man, again, I'm a symbol man, and I saw nothing. So it moved me in no ways possible. And so, but there are ritualistic aspects, and that's what they do. Them. If you're a magi, you consider yourself a mystic, a shaman, whatever you want to call yourself, or you're just a logical scholar, chronicler, whatever, right? There's no shame in identifying groups of people that need to be a little bit like, hey, fall back. Y'all are like destroying the earth on purpose. Calm the F down, and we will calm you down if you don't.
And if you need a song to tell them to do that too, I highly recommend Time Will Tell Fallback. You could look that up on Apple Music and any streaming service you have.
Is that your song?
It's my band song, yeah.
Time Will Tell Fallback?
Yeah.
I'm just typing this into the Brave search. Let's see if it brings up I'm going to jam to that, bro. Oh, it came up 2012 album Reflection.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope, dude. The internet knows you, bro.
Yeah, that was our most popular song. We didn't think it would be.
We have a very big celebrity in here, folks. Do you guys even realize that?
Nah.
Appreciate it. I think you. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to bring the song up. Sorry. I'm doing YouTube internet.
I'm gonna have to whitelist you. I don't know who I can't control my stupid distributors, but I'll whitelist you if they do anything to you.
I'm in, dude. I'm in. Shall we watch it?
Here, let me actually not this time, because I don't want you to get, because sometimes they just hit people with copyrights when they play the music. But it's not like you'll get in trouble. It's just you won't be able to earn. I don't know if you get money on these channels. On these do you even have ads that run on these or no?
Oh, I make so much money, dude.
I mean, I figured they've been shadow banning you forever, and then
no, I don't probably.
Yeah, so if anything, they're just gonna put the song underneath, and
yeah.
So you can play it.
Okay.
And if there's any problems, just tell me, and I'll just make sure they're not gonna take any action to like take the video down. They never do shit like that.
Dude, lawyer up, y'all. Lawyer up. Dude, we'll go to small claims court. Dude, I've always wanted to just plead my case as my own lawyer in like a small claims court situation, just for fun. Hold on. All right.
Play like a 15 seconds. You don't do the whole thing, like 30 seconds or whatever. Or like the last chorus or something. I don't know.
All right. How about this? I have something queued up. UFO hit by Hellfire missile in September 9th, 2025, which was what, like a couple weeks ago or whatever, on 9/9. So let's watch this vid and then I'll go right into your music, bro. I think it'll be a good flow. Let's see if my VJ skills. Let me check my VJ skills, dude. Watch this.
Let me see where the hell the bridge starts. Probably just started the bridge to the end.
No, your song probably crushes, dude. I've heard it 1,000 times already, bro.
No, I mean, just so it doesn't get repetitive.
All right, listen to this for a bit, and then we're gonna go into your song. Trust my VJ skills, bro. Let's go. Drones. Ready for drones?
Yes, sir.
Tracking an orb or this object off the coast of Yemen, you'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. That you cannot see that drone, and so I'm not going to explain it to you. You'll see exactly what it does. This is when it's zoomed out, so you can still see it traveling. So, Mr. Knapp, do you have you heard about events like this occurring, and what information might you have?
I have heard about events like this. I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public hasn't been allowed to see. Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. What the hell is that? What?
So
Why is like that?
You ever had your face?
Oh, God.
What do you think about that?
I think we got a little plasma ball in the sky that they tried to hit with a Hellfire missile or something that looked like a Hellfire missile and it just chopped it up into multiple pieces of plasma. Or it's all CGI.
It could be CGI too.
I don't even know why they would even do that in the first place. Unless they thought it was... I mean, they've never shot... Well, I guess they claim to shoot at things now, I guess. It's just a weird story in general. I don't even know what to think about it. Like, the only thing I can say is it's weird how right after all this now we had those drones shutting down the airports in Copenhagen and whatnot. And then you had Trump saying, if there are drones in your airspace, shoot them down. Basically implying that it to shoot down the Russian drones, which, I mean, I get so, like, it's tiring to talk about this global world order as if they're actually fighting against each other.
Yeah. I mean, so there was stories for a good 10 years now of like drones being in the path of like regular flights sometimes, and it'd be like little close calls, and
we had Jetpack Man.
We had the helicopter thing hitting the planes hitting helicopters and stuff.
Yep. New Jersey drones.
What'd
you say?
They're trying to ground everyone, and you go, how can they do that? Blow up a helicopter? It's like the whole thing is a stage.
Yeah.
What about who and what happened to them? It's like there was no them. They're all made up, like whatever's, So ground you. stay isolated. You can't travel, which is why I recommend people get their pilot's license, if I'm being real.
And that's fun. That's a fun thing you can do with the family.
Oh,
You take them out. You can take classes. Make sure you're not doing it with intelligence agents because they might set you up for something.
Oh, no. Don't join any clubs. Dog, what are you guys crying about? Hold on. I felt like my dogs were crying about something. Yeah.
But yeah, when I saw that, I thought it was, first of all, if you're shooting at a ball of plasma with a missile, I think you're retarded.
That's true.
Like,
Dude,
they know how plasma works. Like, they have scientists who are on NDAs that can't talk to the public, that have been working with plasma physics forever. They're not retarded as much as they act like they are. They know better than to shoot a Hellfire missile at a ball of plasma.
and those missiles, they're not like the movies where they're like so super smart.
It's just like a sheet of metal, isn't it?
What's
It's just like a sheet of metal that expands and like cuts through something, right?
Oh, sure. But I'm saying they don't track it like that. You know what I'm saying? You try and hit a moving super fast target. As much as the movie, Hellfire missiles are good at hitting non-moving targets on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're more like kind of like the rods of God or whatever they were used to call those things, right? Like just the steel rods that would come down super fast.
Yeah, they're not for hitting super fast moving plasma objects.
Yeah.
Right on time, like as if I'm trying to play pool. Like I'm making a trick shot on the pool table, and it goes and hits it. No, Hellfire missiles don't do that. I'm pretty sure. I'm not an expert. I'm just saying. You know, I don't think they do that.
Well, the one thing I did hear about Hellfire missiles is that if they want to shoot one at a car, they like to kill one person. They have to make sure everything is so specific to what seat the person's in because it will literally just take out that one dude.
Nah, yo, they take out the whole situation, bro.
But that's what they were trying to claim was how accurate they could be if they were set right.
No, those claims are so false. In
so
fact,
they're just lying.
If you watch a chat during a live, active thing, it's ruthless, yo.
Interesting. So yeah, so that's weird that they were saying that like right after that event. I was reading it and or not reading it, I was listening to it.
I've seen live people get annihilated live on camera and having my peers kind of like celebrate, and I was like, I need to be super careful. I'm actually around like some real psychos because that hurt my heart just now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just watched people lose their lives, and then there's some dude trying to run away. They go, we got a squirter, and they go in and annihilate him too. There's no this precise. We're gonna get the one dude, and no, they annihilate shit. Sheesh, you know.
I mean, that would make more sense, obviously.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But yeah, I don't know why they decided to show us this, and it just seems like it was to lead up to whatever the hell's going on now with these drones in Copenhagen, the ones that happen in New Jersey.
Okay. So astroturfing, trying to control the narrative, trying to throw everybody off on some other tangents of potential half-truths.
And I don't know what the hell's going on with that Common Atlas thing. They just keep getting more absurd and ridiculous with that.
I'm gonna play another video and for a minute and see where it takes us. Shout out to this homie, man. He puts out really fun. Shout out to this guy, man. Let me see if I can scroll down. Subtle Infinity. Check his stuff out, folks. It's a string of consciousness. Check this out for a minute. Let's see what happens.
To understand what I just said, and people would have free medicine, and they can't have that.
When the Spanish came, these priests burned for 30 days all the Mayan books, so there was none left. And his reason was, it's either the word of God And we've already got that, so we'll destroy it. And if it isn't, it's the work of the devil. So they destroyed the whole Mayan culture, literature, which was very good and very aware. And there was about 3 books left, which sort of say, got up and went to work. And there's not enough words for them to work out what the language was. What's going to happen?
You feel so frustrated at what was done to the Indians in the past that you feel like you should do something for their descendants now who are still getting it.
Right now,
ways.
Illiterate and not educated, not looked after. I mean, they're like, I don't know if they're having it worse than black people here, but it's pretty rough for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very bad. And I think it's good that people have a sense of conscience about it and are doing something about it.
Well, they made so much money out of the Indians. At first they took the land, and then they made movies about them taking the land, It's a bit mean, What's happening with the Indians? I mean, what are they doing for them, Don't they legally really own the land?
Not enough. Interestingly enough, some conservative politicians seem to be more concerned for the Indians than some liberal politicians.
Maybe they've realized how many there are on the whole American continent, including the South.
How many
people think there's only a few Indians left. There's millions of them in the whole continent of America, which includes South America. And one day they're going to be asking for their rights. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't standing next to the black people too. Yeah. So it's either give now or die later, I reckon.
Yo, I can't believe I'm making.
What do you think about that?
Good old John doesn't ever really know a lot of. He knows some things, and obviously doesn't know other things, and he just
weird with these celebrity types, and people are like, they're so deep, and you listen to them, and you go, I mean, he's kinda, but
I mean, he even said it. He said it, and he didn't even hear himself. He was like, "There's so many of them in the South," and it's like, now think about what you just said. There's so many of them in the South, all over the place. So what did we have? We had a civil war, apparently. Is that really what we had? Or did we have a bunch of tribes that teamed up with white guys in the South and we're trying to stop the North? Did we get told the wrong narrative about who was the good guy and who was the bad guy?
Yes. The answer to that is absolutely yes.
It's like they're never even crosses his mind as he's sitting next to, was that Yoko?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Or
yeah, so these guys are celebrities, so they think they know, and it's like, you guys are on it. I see you, but you're missing a lot of other stuff, and that's probably their job. That's their job.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're Thelemites too themselves, so they're all Crowley
yes,
cultists.
Yeah. So it does the people no favors. The unique, authentic people, it does us no favors. But I was just interested in your take on that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, some of it isn't wrong. It just is like and it's mixed signals. It's like half truths.
It's always like that.
I know.
You're like, man, why does it sound kind of good, but also something's off? Like, I hear it. It's kind of close, but it's also just off. And also, this is one of the most famous people at the time, supposedly. So it's like, how do I even trust the biggest celebrity or one of the biggest talking about real shit? It's like, okay, man.
Yeah.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Where are the kids at?
And I know there's more than enough work that's been done on that whole band and their Tavistock sort of origins.
And you can't. Is everything a conspiracy? The answer is yes, man. These cats have been out here for a minute.
Sucks.
You have to have discernment, yo. You have to be able to listen to shows like this where we might hurt your feelings, but it's not. It's to free you. It's to break up that firm mind. I have my own firm mind getting dome cracked all the time, dude. And what happens? Got to open the windows up and expand. Most of everything you've ever, even the foundations, the fundamentals of the stuff you may perhaps believe in, is what if that's a lie? Not my stuff. It's like, you sure? Well, no, I believe in this. I'm like, cool. What about that cornerstone? Where'd you get that? Is that cool? Let me check your architecture, man. Let me play this for a second. How long is this going to be? Let's see.
It's gonna be the enough is enough video.
It's like a minute. Should we watch this for like a minute?
Yeah.
All right, get our take on stuff. Evidently, this is what's happening in the internet. You know what I mean? Just gotta see.
This Illuminati card game strikes again.
Oh,
Not only did this card game predict, you know what, but now it has arguably the strangest tie out of all of them to Charlie.
Hold up. What's funny is these TikTok vids rehash stuff that's been the OG's been talking about for a long time. But my problem is it's great to bring awareness to these topics, but they don't give homage to the ancestors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because they're all just finding it for the first time. They're all super excited, and they think that they're making original discoveries or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know.
So strange. And it's cool to bring it up. Like, I'm gonna bring this up to y'all. Do y'all know this? By the way, shout out to some I don't even know. I'll just say like Bill Cooper or whatever, and people go, no, he was an agent. No, I get it, but still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing too. Everyone's like an agent to the newer crowds now.
Yeah.
So that's maybe why they don't shout anyone out, because they think everyone's an agent.
Yeah, so there's that, but there's also, I guess it's bringing awareness, and, you know, I guess adoration is not necessary. You don't expect adoration out there, folks, for your
Well, also
behind closed doors sacrifices.
Also, what you're watching here is more of like the actual initiation of these people into these occult groups, because this is like they're just at the surface level showing you something. They're doing nothing more than what already has happened. They're explaining it briefly as if it's a kindergarten class and like describing it to you, showing you a connection, and then nothing else about any sort of meaning behind that connection is revealed, because they don't have that, because they are low-level initiates and they don't even understand that they are.
Totally. I agree with that. Let's listen to what he says, see what happens. Shouldn't be too long. New school heads. Don't forget the OGs. Here's a minute.
Charlie Kirk's assassination. I made a couple of videos explaining this last night, and this is what TikTok thought of them. So I'm going to be jam-packing all the information into one video, so just listen. Keep things short and sweet. Read that title at the bottom left. Enough is enough. This is on Charlie Kirk's YouTube channel. It is his last YouTube short that was posted literally hours before he died. Now remember that enough is enough. Now go onto YouTube and look up Illuminati card number 345, enough is enough. You take a closer look, you read the card that says, obviously, enough is enough. And it says, at any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. Now, that's an insane coincidence as is, right? Now, after seeing that, look at this Time magazine cover. Like, am I crazy?
This post is up on X. You should go look at it. It's from the official Heritage Foundation. It says that a certain someone sent a letter of condolence to Charlie Kirk's family, praising him as a true friend. Do you guys see what date is up in the corner? Yeah. Kind of weird, eh? The letter says, to the dear family members of Charlie Kirk, with deep sorrow and great pain, I received the devastating.
Chris, thoughts on anything?
I really think girls need to stop presenting this stuff. That's why.
Why do you say that, dude?
Because their voice is just the cheery, that cheery up fry, that vocal fry.
Oh, vocal fry is no thing. What if it's a different girl with a different voice? It's probably fine.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Vocal fries, please.
Yeah. It just seems like they're just like kind of reading a script though when they talk. I don't know why. It's because it's like they don't know really what they're talking about, and they're just hoping that they strung together a conspiracy.
They probably typed something out and they are reading from it.
Yeah. But it also, I think it's part of the well, you know what's interesting? I finally looked at that Snake Eye movie thing people were talking about. And it is wild. It is pretty wild. But the one thing I didn't hear a lot of people mention was that there was the storm that was occurring during the whole event in the movie was the Jezebel, Hurricane Jezebel. So, and they said, don't call it a hurricane, call it Tropical Storm Jezebel. I'm not really sure what that was about yet. I'd probably have to think about that a little bit. But regardless, they're basically talking about the storm. The storm is coming. I mean, how long have this been in the symbolism? And this is also revelation of the method, and in the revelation of the biblical text. And I mean, we even had the Jezebel witches who claimed to put a curse on Charlie Kirk. So it's like, I think we're just, it was interesting because that movie Snake Eyes, the original ending, it was supposed to have a wave that came because of that Jezebel storm that washed away all the corruption. But apparently they made Oscar de la Palma, the director, change the ending.
In which one?
The movie Snake Eyes, the one that everyone's comparing with the Kirk thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that Jezebel hurricane in the film was changed to not being what washed away all the corruption. It just was a totally different ending that didn't really make much sense. But I think we're seeing that whole Book of Revelation sort of start to play out in the way that they want it to play out right now. I mean, they've been doing this for a while now. It just depends how far they're going to push it.
Yeah. That was good, man. I'm just digesting what you were saying.
I mean, once I saw all that stuff in that movie with the Charlie Kirkland guy getting shot in the neck and the freaking all the Masonic symbolism and everything, oh my God. the Jezebel storm outside. It's at Trump Taj Mahal. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I've been PSYOP checked out for a very long time. This had no movement on me except for just more observations on things, and it's
the weird thing is, like, yeah, I didn't care about what happened. It's very brazen, and that's why I'm like, why are they so brazen right now with this?
Yeah,
are they just that incompetent, or are they actually being this brazen because, like, time for them, they think, is almost up? They're going to go somewhere? I don't know.
There's a whole bunch of, forgive my language, everyone. There's a bunch of bitch-ass bitches out there, man. A lot. That forgot who they are and who they were and what they could be and what they, what's being done to them. Millions of cats, lost.
Yeah, man.
And in the way, that's the problem. And in the way, So
yeah.
I
Science, Washington, D.C.
Let's listen to this dude. You want to hear this guy talk for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just see where it goes. Let's see what happens.
Dominate the government in Washington, D.C. FEMA just announced that they would not give financial assistance to any U.S. state or municipality after a natural disaster that does not suppress anti-Israel speech or businesses that elect to boycott the state of Israel. If the state or the city doesn't have laws on the books suppressing the freedom of speech to criticize Israel or the freedom to boycott Israel as a business or even as an individual, FEMA will refuse to bring in financial assistance to those Americans after a natural disaster. In Washington, D.C.
Okay, so we get it, right? We get it. We don't it was on for a little bit, but I think we get it, right? Yeah.
Oh, was that priest one the one who said, what the hell? That priest guy says something wild, I think, and I can't remember what the hell it is. Who was on the Sean Ryan show? I think you skipped him a little bit back more.
Oh, I don't remember, man.
Keep going forward. No,
Forward?
other way. Yeah. It was past the dude we just listened to. Him? Yeah, what does he talk about again?
It's like a perfect crime because nobody's looking for them.
Oh, the homeless hunting camps. The elites hunt. The elite hunt the homeless. He said.
Oh, I believe it. Halloween is the most. Yeah.
Oh, on Halloween.
Be ready, yo. Y'all homeless, man.
Which I mean, I haven't seen any of it out here, so like it's not thinning out here, you know.
It's not thinning out.
They must not be doing a good job.
Interesting. Well, now people are watching. They're probably upset. What are these cats talking about? I'm just looking at this dude's clips.
So Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They said she like took the identity of one of her buddies.
All right. Oh yeah. Just tragically cloned up. Let's watch this stuff. A lot of you probably already are aware from me just looking at it. A lot of you know this, but let's just watch it. It's a refresher. Sometimes we need a refresher.
Felix Baumgartner, he would have been about 2 millimeters above the surface of this globe. That's his edge of space jump. Now, you know, I don't, it's fine. He wants to, I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide angle lens, which curves horizontal lines, So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he said, wow, he's in space. Look at that. No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat.
Diagram.
What did we just watch, Christopher?
Oh man, I think we just watched a little bit of a revelation of the method, a little bit of a, I don't know, he could actually have a reason for saying what he's saying and actually believe in it too.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd be like, the Earth's so big and he was so low that's why he saw blah, blah, blah. I don't know if he was trying to reveal anything. That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, but yes. And of course, if you're up so high and you still ain't seen no curves on her, what's her dimensions, yo? What's Gaia's dimensions? Yo?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
You flat plane, y'all non-spinning. You ain't spinning, you ain't dizzy. Don't be dizzy. Ground in a stable, stationary grounding scenario. Let's go. Let's see what this guy has to say. I literally have no idea what's about to be shared. Let's go. Are we good on that last one for now, or just wait for this dude? Go for him.
We go watch this dude.
All right, let's see.
Is from the United States Patent and Trademark Office. It is the blueprint of a marriage. Did you know the states patented a marriage? Yeah. For all those of thinking about getting married or are married, this is for you. Or those that are divorced, it's still for you. See, the state is the primary in the contract. The state joins with the husband and then enjoins with the wife. There is no direct line connection between the husband and the wife.
What's the ENJ?
End joins. End joins. Joins and end joins. End joins just means second position joinery. Okay? So the state joins with the husband, end joins with the wife. There's no direct line between the husband and the wife. That is a broken line. Any architect or engineer will tell you that a broken line on a blueprint is a beam that bears no weight.
Okay, I think he's saying stuff we already know in a over complex way. Yes, certificates, government, get in the way of a traditional union and don't include them. Got it. But this guy's trying to make it sound, and we got it. F the state, have your traditional union marriage, and you don't need paperwork or certificate to be approved or disapproved. I think that's where he was going, right? Or maybe
I mean, I don't know if he knows what end join really means, because the definitions I'm getting don't seem to match anything he was saying. It seems more like a more forceful word. Like, I mean, it could just mean join as well, but it also could mean to compel or to give commands or restrictions or, yeah, it says ordering with authority. So that's
well, I trust you more than anyone else out there.
This seems to be what's in like all the dictionaries, at least that I can find right now on it. So I don't know. He was saying it's just a different level of joining, which I don't really understand. That doesn't make sense. But aside from that, I think we kind of understand what he was getting at, though.
Yeah. And we know UCC, I think it's like that was super surface level UCC stuff. It's like anyone that's looked into that goes, oh, yeah, licenses and certificates that's all UCC stuff. You're trying to make it look at the pyramidal, diagonal, dotted lines, architect. Like, hey, bud, we know UCC, they want to put themselves in we got it. You don't need to. It's very strange. So we know marriage with the government involved is not necessary. You have traditional marriages, and typically the quote unquote state, would recognize it, right? Yeah, so there's no need for licenses. Now, you'll get a driver's license and that stuff because really the main reason is to not deal with the hassle. You choose what you will comply with. You're free to choose what you will comply with. That's voluntary, and that's a different relationship. If I told you the stuff that I've been up to, it would blow your minds. I don't even want to say it online, for real. I'm not even joking. And it's fine.
Tell us.
No. Ask me in like 2 years, I'll let you know. I can't admit to things that are currently happening.
Are you working on some stuff?
Well, no, it's like here's just one little example, right? If you live in a place where you pay tolls, chances are that toll road is owned by like a foreign company. And that's it. That's it. And that's that.
I actually got a ticket the other day for some bullshit where there was a parking spot that has been a parking spot for the past 2 years here, right? And apparently at the beginning of 2025, they changed the law where you can't park within 20 feet of an unmarked crosswalk. And I'm talking about an unmarked crosswalk where it's like not even really a crosswalk. It's on a side street where no one really crosses anyways. A non-busy road here.
They're being real extra about it.
So I was parked there for weeks and weeks, and there's other people parked there, and the problem is the homeless people are like pushing, or like there's a few homeless people on that street too, and they're parking everywhere with these huge trucks that they don't move, and so they're forcing, so you can't find a spot sometimes. So like I was behind the crosswalk. I wasn't on there's no crosswalk anyways. It's not marked, but there's nothing marked on the curb. And I was just parked right next to the sign that says you can't park on Tuesdays or whatever for street cleaning. but it wasn't a Tuesday or whatever day it was. And I got a ticket, and it was $83 ticket. I'm like, for what? And it said you're not 20 feet away from the crosswalk. And I'm like, since when? January 2025 apparently is when they passed it. Never got notified. So I appealed it. We'll see what happens. But I thought that was some bullshit. But as soon as I went to the first website on the thing, it was a private company though. On the ticket. So like the cop might have been from a private company, but then I had to appeal to a WAHO with the West Hollywood.
Oh yeah, actually, now that you mention it, they could be, but they make a very good play at making it look all like legit. And there's an part PPP situation where they really graze the lines. It's kind of like you have the Federal Reserve and then you have the Treasury Department, right? So you think both of them are all on everyone, and it's like, well, one of them is just a company. Yeah.
Dude, this guy gave me a ticket at 11 p.m. at night. Who the hell is walking around at 11 p.m. giving tickets?
I don't know, but I don't like these people on rush hour coming home. A lot of police officers trying to get people tickets. It's like, dude, where the workers coming home be? But that's another story. I don't want to cry about that right now.
But yeah, I just thought that was so bizarre. Like, then they have pictures of my truck. It's like pitch black dark outside. No one's out there. It's because everyone's asleep. Who the hell decided to come out for the first time around midnight and give me a... It's like, dude, you guys can't even, deal with your homeless problem. I'm paying my bills.
You know, it sucks to cooperate with road pirates, but you kind of got to. And it's like, you just got to, man.
We'll see if the appeal does anything. I doubt it will. Because they're sons of bitches.
Dude, it depends on how motivated are you?
I know, because if they deny me, I could always go into court and then probably get it thrown out. But
Dude,
at that point, I'll just pay the $83 probably.
Dude, bring a briefcase, even if the briefcase is empty. You know,
like that's like kind of when I decided I didn't even decide this when I used to live with my buddy Kyle out here a couple years back before I met, or 5-6 years back before I met Maggie, even longer than that, probably 8 years back before I met Maggie. I found a 1-bedroom apartment because I wanted to move out. Didn't want to live with him anymore. It just was getting too dirty. Like he wasn't very clean. We were bashing heads a little bit, arguing a lot. But I told him I found a place, and he was like, "Dude, I need an extra month, and I can't pay the rent here without you here." And I'm like, "Dude, I told you I was looking." So what I did was I just found all these laws that I knew my landlord was breaking. And I said, if you guys don't give us the last month for free, I'm going to have to take you to court. And they actually agreed to do that. And they gave us our security deposit back too. So I thought that worked out well, but I was super prepared for that. Because I looked up every ordinance that they ignored, like every single collapsed ceiling that happened, every termite issue, all these little things they never addressed, flooding that came from the one side of the building. So, I mean, I feel like that's how you got to go into these things. You got to have the codes. You got to have the law codes.
Right.
Problem is when you contest a ticket, they only give you like 100 characters to contest it.
Yeah.
They're like, tweet us basically.
Yes. I try and settle no laws, but then luckily I've been blessed to not bump into too many people with laws. Yo, I had one. Should I tell a personal? This might be too personal. But I had a shorty I was dating years ago, and you stay over a night or whatever, what I mean, next week, and then it was like, oh, she stayed with me for like 4 days. I'm like, that's chill. And I was like, yo, you gotta go, and she was talking. She brought up after a minute of weird argument things, which I don't even recall what they were about. You ever get into an argument with your girl and not even like, what are we? I don't even know. And then it was like, well, if I get mail here, then you can't evict me. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That escalated quickly. Get the heck out now.
Yeah, she's trying to do that 12 days or whatever it is.
Some sort of weird 12-day law thing.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, whoa.
Lien on the property.
I was like, you're going now. I'm going to escort you out now. And there will be no law, anything, anywhere. You will not be here. So that was interesting, where I would think that's so out of character for most people. Like to say, hey, I'll let you stay at my place, and then to be like, all right, well, I'm not moving out. It's like, are you crazy? Like, no, don't.
They are.
Don't meet kindness with some sort of crazy stuff.
Exactly. Wild, dude.
That was
Freaking
rare.
wild.
Most of my experiences are, I don't really have to deal with that too much. Try not to.
I would hope. I haven't had to deal with anything like that crazy, luckily.
I may have made it sound worse, but it was an hour of supreme not fun. You know what I mean? And then it was over for good.
Oh man. Well, at least she got out, At least she did, as she was told. And didn't cause too many problems.
Yo. Yo, let's listen to this. Here, we're gonna switch gears. You want to listen to something cool, dude?
What you want to listen to?
Let's see. Give this a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Okay? This is gonna be.
Let's do it.
Just tap in, folks. Let's see. And let's see where this takes us.
We'll be going to every single interview, as well as interviewing other coins here within Komodo, and then there's quite a few other things on the way, but that's all I can really tell you right now. I don't like saying things before they actually happen. So, like this show, right? I didn't know we were going to do this show. We were talking about it, but I didn't say anything, and now we have the crypto conspiracy, right? And that's when I told you, oh, we got it. It's working. We're going to do it. Rock and roll. Same thing with everything else, guys. When I actually establish it and get it working, I'll tell you about it, and you guys could run with it. But we do need everybody's help. Okay, so everybody, think about this. If everybody posted one post on their social media about using a DEX like Komodo and Ergo instead of using the centralized exchanges that are raping them for fees, for their information, doxing, or the whole 9 yards, right? If you could get out there, just do one post, there's, what is there, 20, 30, 40,000 people in Komodo. Get out there, one post each. That's more than we could ever pay for marketing. If you did that, we wouldn't even need marketing because it would FOMO instantly because everybody's talking about it, right? So that's what we need from you. We need you guys to get out there and once you understand what we teach you here, like in the last show, Kushti taught you a lot, Armenian, Polly came on. I mean, these are old school people. These are the people you got to listen to, not those people out there playing with NFTs. All right, you're going to get hurt. All right, your children are going to get hurt because they're going to grow up in a more tyrannical environment than
The legend. This is what I've been trying to tell people, man. Like, stuff's going to get real dystopian real fast. And Lutz is a legend, and we have solutions. It's wild, Chris. When I hear the way how other people like operate, it like it's real interesting, man. Like a dude, dudes with like a Tesla, just Bluetooth earbuds in at all times.
But they won't mess with crypto.
But what?
But they won't mess with crypto.
Oh yeah. Well, they will. Everyone will.
Oh, you're just saying how, but like they don't care at all.
Just people, and there's just very strange digital things that people are really tapped into that I find odd.
They don't believe the all the negative stuff that should be obvious. I mean, but it's also like I feel like it scares people to even think that it could be true.
Oh, they're psychos that just I mean, you can't be a complete naive idiot.
And I feel like that's
voluntarily being a complete naive idiot.
I feel like it's easier that way for them. Because what are they going to do? Like look up and find out that the Bluetooth and everything that they've been wearing their whole lives is actually killing them?
Oh man, it's just so much like electricity going on, not good kind. And it's like, how do you not know that, dude? It's obvious. What are you doing? So you're trying to hurt yourself.
Exactly.
Self-destruction.
Exactly. And I don't get it either, man. I don't get it either. It's real weird.
Yo.
But it's like they have a death wish. Or they think
it's gonna happen, yo. I knew this was gonna happen. Mother effers are gonna be tapping out, dude, and they're gonna take the cowardly way out and self-destruct.
Well, it's almost like they're gonna take the mark. They're gonna take the easy way out because they don't want to deal with the like all the work that would have to go into.
Man, y'all don't do that, man. Go out now and don't.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're signaling that they're doing. They're signaling they're gonna take it.
Man, I got to deal with all them whatever residents they put out there. I got to deal with that extra.
Yeah, man.
Oh. Yeah.
Chris, mine are on screen.
Christopher.
Playing with my DJI. How do we get this? There we go.
Yeah, I think you look good. What is that above your head? A window?
That's my front door.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
I just feel like bringing out the DJI tonight because I never use this little bad boy. Just got like that.
Stations. You have like stations around your house, man. Deploy a podcast at any moment in any room, whenever necessary.
Got that.
Apology.
It's like, it's those little Pocket Osmo, the DJI 3.
Oh, yo, I want one, yo. I want one, dude.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm always using like. This is what I'm usually using. You see this?
Yeah.
This is the Canon R3.
Okay.
It's way too big to be doing podcasts. Yeah. And I have a smaller one, but I just refuse to use it. I just like this one, but I should use this more. And I don't have any lights on or anything, so it's dark, but it's fine. Sometimes I feel like people like seeing us.
What, in a dark crevice in the corner?
Yeah.
We're huddled over doing a podcast?
So they know we're not AI,
Yeah. It's one more step that we're not AI, but you never know. But I'm not AI for what it's worth, everyone. Pretty sure Chris and I are not AI. I'm like real sure about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're not clones. I'm pretty sure we have souls. I'm pretty sure.
There's a bunch of AI channels popping up, I think.
For real. Probably spiritual stuff, right?
Like
forget all the not super predictions of it going to some sort of weird religious dictatorship. Like, we'll be super Puritans. That's where it's headed, because all the super debauchery, people will seek some sort of alternative and get some spiritual thing, and there'll be a charismatic, like, I'll be your supreme religious leader right now, folks. And everybody like, yeah, that's really not far away. And that has been predicted. And I see it possible now.
See, I'm seeing like even conspiracy channels seem like they're being run by AIs, and like there's a channel called Human. It's like Human HM dash HM, like human and you never see his face, but he just talks. But his English is not always the way he speaks. He uses like certain transitions in his sentences that are a little off.
What's he talking about? Anything cool?
Like he was someone who I saw did a little 13-minute these are the similarities from Snake Eyes and the Charlie Kirk thing, and it was stupid. It was horrible, like service level stuff, but it wasn't horrible. I don't want to. If it's a real person, I don't want to hurt his feelings. It was just a quick thing. I'm sure he'll go deeper if it's a real person, but to me, it sounded like it was an AI.
There's definitely a robot from the future to AstroTurf the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a girl, Alexandra something. What the hell was it? She's a blonde girl. She looked like an elf. And she was always talking about Freemasons and how they're, all this occult stuff and how you need Jesus because the Freemasons play both sides of the checkerboard.
Mm-hmm.
But her videos, they were pumped out so fast that I thought she was AI, and I had actually mentioned it to Silas a long time back. I haven't seen her post anything since then, which is weird. I feel like there's freaking Alexandra. Let me see if I can even find her. She may not even exist anymore.
I'm definitely not familiar.
Yeah, it was just like, there's no way. And it was when everyone was getting censored for all that sort of stuff, and she wasn't. Let me see if I can even find her. Oh, yeah. Probably Alexandra. Maybe she's not. Wait, no. 5 years ago, I think she stopped posting. Here, I'll send you the link in the private. But I was like, I think this is an AI influencer.
Oh man, they probably got him. It's probably.
I'll send it in. I'll send it in. Nah, I don't want. Cause I don't want. If it's not, I don't want to call her out. But you guys can all check it out on your own and see what you think. But
that's AI, dude. She AI, dude. She's an AI girl, dude.
I don't know when the last post was. A year, 10 months ago. Does she have one? 1 month. Oh no, I guess 1 month ago. So maybe not. I thought they were gonna stop totally posting, but yeah, never been. There's no suppression on this channel. It's real weird.
Oh, don't go looking for weird stuff on the internet. You will find it, and it won't make sense as to what is what compares to what. That's the point. When you shine light over the darkness, Chris is just looking into the abyss right now. He's like,
well, this was promoted to me at one point, like during the lockdowns.
What?
This channel, that girl's channel. That's why I was like, and it's not dark. It's like there's some decent information there, but I'm like, oh, it'd be really easy to make a fake AI channel with a girl like this and have her talking about the occult and just throw in half truths.
Yup. Agreed.
Yeah. But who knows? We'll never know. She'll probably see this and reach out and complain.
Yeah, fantasizing about anime is probably not the best vibery thoughts to think about on, be careful out there.
100%. 100%.
That's why, I try and protect what I take in sometimes, I I watched a lot of violent stuff this week, right? On like movies and stuff. But any goriness that would happen, I kind of have to block just in case. Because I don't want to see harshness like that. Because it sticks in your brain, even if you're watching it on a screen.
That's why they forced everyone to watch whatever clip they showed everyone after that shooting, or supposed shooting, alleged shooting. They
Oh, for
forced,
traumatizing people?
yeah, they forced everyone to watch.
They try and traumatize everybody, yo. Everyone just takes it.
Yep.
Well, imagine how many times these people out here have been traumatized that they embrace the traumatization.
It's
Yo, these
crazy,
people
man.
are fucking nuts, dude.
I know.
Lord. I'm not even that religious, but I'm like, Lord, what is up?
The behavior is insane, especially to people even now popping Tylenol when they're pregnant, if that's even real. I think some of them are real.
Some dummies are going for it.
Because people have said they knew some of the people doing it, which is like, what is
That's where you're
going
going to
on?
choose your battle.
She's like, this is like, yeah, what is wrong? Like, what is possessed? What has possessed you?
The a lot of astroturfing on that, so who knows how much is or started out as organic, but the such and such challenge, whatever that quote unquote challenge might be, is they come up with dumb shit all the time. Now they're at the hey, maybe you might damage your unborn child, and they go, oh yeah. So who would even in their right mind take that risk? But
And then Tylenol even said it, and I think it says it on the bottle, do not take while you're pregnant. They've never said to do that.
So I wouldn't go out of my way if it was me, unless I was in like, let's say I was in super pain. I'd be like, oh man, what do you got? Tylenol? Okay, I'll
Take
take it.
Advil. Jesus.
Or Advil or whatever, in a pinch, but not all the time, and not in spite. I wouldn't.
Yeah, not a whole bottle in spite.
Dude, one's actions are always motivated by spite.
But do you see how like the repeating? I need to turn the camera back on for this.
Yeah,
We're in repeated cycles of the same ops over and over again. They're repeating everything. So the Tylenol thing is the same thing as the ivermectin thing. It's just opposite. The free speech thing now is the same thing that was happening during the COVID and the lockdowns, with everyone who was talking out against Fauci and the jabs and the lockdown measures and how nothing made sense and they were getting censored. Now it's happening to the other side. Like it's literally the same ops. It's the same exact ops, just flipped. And the majority of people don't recognize it. It's like, what? It just happened. So how many real people are left? Because if you're out there getting mad about this right now, like about stuff going on and saying either censor someone or saying I can't believe they censored someone, both are equally retarded because you don't remember what just happened in 2020.
Sure.
And if you can't remember what happened in 2020, that means you were a mind-controlled slave back then.
Dude,
and
swung back and forth.
So now you've been a mind control slave since then, and now that you're complaining, it's showing you're still one. And now the people who weren't a mind control slave then and are now calling for the same stuff those mind control slaves were calling for are now also mind control slaves. So how many real people are left?
Dude, so few, bro. So few.
It's
and this isn't even coming from a hey, I'm like we're the best, like we are, but I mean just saying this isn't like from a ego thing. This is from a art of deduction. We're deducing. Take away all these things Chris was just talking about, bro, and what's left, and it's not much. And I think there are some cool real beings out there roaming around. Just few and far in between.
And I mean, maybe a lot of it is AI, maybe, but it's still, I know that a lot of people say they know real people who are. And like I said, I knew people who were talking on Nextdoor about organizing protests at NBC, taking pictures there. And I was just like, oh my God.
Dude, today I fist bumped a black dude, yo. How many of y'all fist bumped a black dude today?
Not today, but
It was random.
I have many times.
I was at the my coffee shop this morning. He said something, and I said something, and we fist bumped each other, and we moved along. It was cool.
What was the words that were said?
It was funny because I was splashing like some cold water on my face from the water thing, and he said,
Water fountain?
"Yeah, like the water fountain."
Yeah.
He said something, I don't even remember. Small talk, pleasantries, and I was like, "Yeah." He had a girl with him. It was cool. So when we do a fist bump, boom, and it's cool. That's how I like to live. That's how I like to live my life. Interactions like that all the time, everywhere. So if someone hasn't fist bumped a black guy today, then I'm in the lead to tell what should be and shouldn't be said or done. That's how I measure authority.
Oh man.
Nah, these people are so crazy. They're nutsos, man. Nutsos. Chicks. Oh man, chicks in the cities. They be watching like sitcoms and like Sex in the City or whatever it's called. I'm an independent woman in a big old city. It's like, yo, but we're talking about wreckage. And it's like, man, me, I'm going the opposite direction. I'm going country hills, trying to build a bunker, a cave, get some caves.
They're stubborn, They're stubborn because they've been mind controlled. But they were the targets all along, so.
Oh, yeah.
We have to give them a little leeway. I mean, at this point.
Yup.
It's just crazy, man.
Why you sound so down?
Oh, I'm not. I just
You're like, it's just crazy. I know it feels heavy, right? It's like
it's not even that. It's like bizarre.
It's bizarre.
It's like so silly. It's silly. It's like nonsensical. It's funny.
I can see it as a weight, something that's like weird. It's like a sandbag on your shoulder. It's not crazy heavy, but it's like then you drop it down. You're like, man, should I not drop it down? Should I stay vigilant and pick it back up?
I mean, see, it doesn't really even affect me much, but I could just imagine eventually it's going to affect all of us. That's why I'm just like, are these people...
What, dystopian stuff?
Yeah, like, I don't really care about it right now, but I'm like, are these people that gone? Like, what's wrong with these people?
I think the answer is yes every time. They're that gone, dude.
It's like, then damn, like, fucking, we might as well just make our own little state or country and become our own presidents at this point and ditch these folk.
Definitely.
Because it makes no sense. It's like, I don't get it.
The horde. You have to... I hate to sound ruthless, but it's like when the lines of drift, if you look at a map and the lines of drift and the horde comes, you don't want to be within like a mile of those lines of drift.
Exactly.
It's like, man, you have a hard time reaching my spot. That's where I think it's headed. Fast forward to what Chris was saying. Fast forward, a bunch of people in a bad shape walking, and once they run out of gas, and it's not going to be pretty. And I see that as a thing, and I'm trying to avoid that. I don't want that. It can be avoided.
You see what's going to happen is they're going to give those people access to like the weapon systems that are robots, so they don't have to even run. And those are the people that will just come after us with their robots.
Dude, what is this? Tiki is here. Yo, shout out Tiki is here. Shout out to all the homies. Let me see what's going on. Nonsense everywhere. Yeah, dude. Let's see what else we got. Pat your own back for fist pumping someone. I do, man. That's what I'm doing. I just did. I did pat myself on the back for a fist bump out in the wild. What'd you do today? Now trying to shame women. Far out. Yeah. So much love. I love these comments. We're about empowerment here. We're trying to empower women here and work together. We're trying to work together. Everybody ever think about that? Working together? It was too far out.
That's the hope. That's the hope.
That's the hope. Everybody try and get better, empowered, and work together. And that's what this whole channel is all about, regardless of sometimes the weeds are deep. You got to really dig them out. There's no shortcuts.
There really aren't.
And I'm not even trying to sound all woo-saw. I'm just saying in practical terms. You know?
And obviously people here think differently than the people we'd be referring to.
Like what?
if
well, no, this is a speakeasy. Where this is hidden. We're hidden out here.
If well, like the last comment, if we said something that wasn't about anyone here,
you're shaming women. You saying Chris Miner's all about shaming women all the time. And
was it me or was it you? I don't even know. I said they were. I said they're targeted, which they are.
I would never shame a woman.
I especially would never, because I was raised right by my mother.
Yeah, and they might be listening, and they'll get mad later, and then we got to deal with it. So
especially none that I knew. But I will say,
yup.
Oh man,
it's just the boys tonight. If you think, I thought we were leaning. We had a good balance between estrogen and
yeah, I thought we did too.
What's the other one? Testosterone or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I think we had a decent balance. We're into our feminine side, guys, folks. If you haven't realized that, this whole show has been very gender fluid balanced, I would say. Not at all. I don't have a well, hold on.
Ronin can get a little, you know. He'll speak his mind.
Yeah, ladies, will always raise my shield. But you're gonna have to hear me gripe every once in a while. And that's it, and that's that. What else do you expect? It's all love.
Because you never know what he's been made to deal with, you know.
Chris, what do you think about tonight? Have we been, dude? Moonfeather wasn't here. She's doing real world stuff. Well, are we doing good? The Ronin experience, I think it's fun. Was it cool? I don't know.
I think we did it. I think we did cool. I think we were low key tonight, lower key than I thought we would be.
Oh, they find you reasonable. This person finds you reasonable. They have no idea what they're talking about. I'm the reasonable one, and you missing it.
I'm a calm Aries.
Don't let them fool you. We're both reasonable here. Well, you won tonight. Next week, I'm gonna win the most reasonable person.
Oh man. Oh man.
Tonight you win this one. 1-0 next week. I will do my best to win the most reasonable. I will win all of your votes. So we'll see. It's not a competition.
No, not at all. Not
But
at
it
all.
also is for fun.
Oh, Silas is our buddy. It's my boy.
It's your boy right here.
Silas gonna be gone for a while. I think that's next month. He's taking a break for work.
Okay. Found you guys through Silas. Shout out Silas. Thanks for doing the broadcast. It's important. I think it's important too, man. I appreciate you, man. We're just trying to come together. It's the land of the misfits. Just sharing our ideas.
Yeah, we haven't been coming in with anything prepared. Maybe we need to do that next time. but we freestyle usually, which is fine.
I may not always be right, but I'm never lying. I'll put it that way.
That's true. I think my mom used to say, or no, this is from a movie, but like what is it? It's like I even tell the truth, or I tell the truth even when I lie, or something like that. What Italian movie is that, bro? I always tell the truth even when I lie. See, that's the mindset we're not trying to promote into the future here.
Oh no, that's survival. We're not in survival mode.
Not yet.
We're in a good sync group. Chris is already trying to think several steps ahead. If I gotta, Chris is like, if I gotta embrace survival mode, he's going survival mode.
I'm a chameleon, a chameleon. I'll blend in.
Oh man, we're on the same team, everybody. We're on the same ship. Don't go survival mode on us. We're all gonna work together and go survival mode on others.
I'll just have to go double agent for everyone and tell everyone what's up. I'll keep you guys notified. Hope they don't catch me.
No, I don't think so.
I should just run for governor out here.
I think so too, dude.
I think I could beat Newsom.
I think you got what it takes, if I'm being honest.
I think I need to bring a few of you guys in for my cabinet, but I think I could beat him.
Do you need the essays to vote a lot? Are they a big thing if we were to run?
I don't think that'd be a problem.
All right, we can get some essays to win them over. We'd have to, get some like celebrity essays.
The problem would be the votes at all being real.
Oh, then forget everybody. We just take over the machines.
There we go.
Well, and they're like, someone didn't let us hack it. It's like, yeah, we hacked it first, dum-dums. Guess what? Governor Minor, back up. Then we clean the streets. The problem is, do you hire RoboCops or do you hire real human cops? It's hard to say because the budget only calls for so much. And crime is at its worst. You have to bring law and order.
Damn, yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
How are you going to bring law? If you're the governor, how are you going to bring law and order to Los Angeles? What are you going to do? Bring like Boba Fett? I'd call like some Mandalorians in, dude. Somehow.
I don't know, man. I'd probably be like, reach out to everyone ex-military who I trust that was in a position who of some sort of
what's the rules of engagement?
They were in a position of some sort of skill set that would be beneficial to a sheriff position, and I make them sheriffs of every major city. And I'd be like, yo, clean it up. Clean up your boys first. Your units. Clean up your units. And then go out and do what you gotta do. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But get the corrupt people out first. You're gonna need like a Green Beret friggin' some sort of Delta operator sheriff.
Yeah.
Who actually still has assault.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It'd be cool to them. I'd probably be wearing like a cool suit the whole time.
Hell yeah.
A comfortable but nice suit.
That's what I'm saying. See, and I don't even know if I should run. I think like we should just find another candidate to run. So like if something happens to them.
Well, it's okay if you start out and then we hand it off to someone that we just.
Like we could probably prop like Tim Dillon up. He'd probably get a lot of votes because he's got the gay thing.
Yeah, if we were to back him and then we have the resources, yeah, that's how these things happen.
Yeah,
and
we become the deep county, the deep county.
Dude, the deep state, they ain't even that deep. I bet I could go deeper. Out deep the deep state. It's not gonna be easy. It's not like this isn't simple,
There's a lot of ideas that probably aren't appropriate to ever say over communication devices that are highly illegal, but would probably make this world a much better place.
Well, we do have secure comms. We just need people to. I just need to share how to use them and why and how easy it is. You can have, but it's not going to be like Twitter or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be it just sends simple messages and things back and forth. But
if you could just get some lawmen with some balls who could arrest some of these tech guys and just get these tech guys off the stage, get their companies in disarray. We don't need this Terminator stuff being propagated. It's nonsense.
I'm in a weird balance where keep all the states together or divide them all up like a Yugoslavian balkanization sort of situation where there's so many bads that happen with that. But we're gonna lock down our style right here, dog. What? Until y'all weirdos figure it out amongst yourselves. That could be interesting. Is balkanization, which is their stated plan at some point, but at the same time, their also stated plan is to unite everything under one thing. So,
see, I think they don't even have to unite it under one banner. I think they're just going to unite it under one surveillance system. And they're not even going to tell us.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're just going to spread that, if they haven't already, spread those programmable matter and the memes all around the earth, and they'll be able to see everything everywhere at all times, and then it doesn't matter if you still have countries or whatnot, because they'll have surveillance everywhere in real time.
Yo, I'm trying to wreck their surveillance.
And then they'll probably be like just self-rebuilding. Just rebuild more.
Sure.
That's why it's like you gotta get to these programmers, these nerds. It's really the nerds, We gotta like bring them some ladies in red dresses to distract them.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
By the way, there is a lot of hackery happening. If you guys aren't sure, like there is things happening. There's not making it in the big news. There's lots of hackery happening. Like this past week, like literally in all the web browsers and stuff. If y'all don't know, this was a thing this week. Just little jitter, little thing, no big deal. Okay, but it's it's
gonna add up. We've doomed ourselves with this tech.
Man. So, Chris, let's get out of here. I do want to play this. It's a crypto song. So if you guys are like, I'm not into it, that's fine. You don't have to listen.
Buddy.
But it is about Monero, and just know, like in my mind, I'm replacing the word Monero with pirate chain. I'm not trying to be preachy. Just trying to give you all how to defeat RoboCop T1000. You can. So it's a really cool song, but the message behind it is powerful, in my opinion. So you guys can rock with that, and then after that, I'll play Chris Miner's "Time Will Tell" Fall Back song, and all the ladies can go to bed and dream full thoughts.
Appreciate you, brother. Had a good night. Oh yeah, we're good. We're solid. Let's get out of here before we take up too many hours on this thing.
Man, we went 3 hours. I had nothing. We had nothing to begin with. Did it make sense? I think it was okay, if I'm being honest.
3? We went 3? Really?
3 hours, perhaps?
No, 2. We're solid.
All right, sweet. Man, it felt like 3 hours. I'm so much love, gratitude, yo. Guys, I was on Slick Distance show the other day. So if you already know, check out Slick Distance show the other day. Chris and I were on there. We crushed. We represented Gabe's fam. So check out Slick Distance on YouTube, yo.
Absolutely.
Share this channel with your people. This is the dopest channel. Every single week is a whole new experience. You think the vibe y'all felt tonight is the same vibe every other week? You'd be mistaken.
It gets crazy. It goes up and down.
The vibe goes with the current. It goes with the tide. And it's always in love and gratitude. For all
100%.
y'all.
100%. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Anything else? you
Appreciate everyone listening. Make sure to hit that like and share and everything.
Definitely. Share
You
with
know
your,
the deal. Yeah.
Share with your extended family on Facebook. Just blast with everybody and your coworkers and your LinkedIn account. No, I'm just joking. Don't do that. You won't. Anyway, we're out here. Peace.
Later.
I'm a Monero extremist. In a lab like a chemist. Fuck a normie opinion. All my bosses run Linux. Make crypto scary again. Talking back when they wonder who win. When the bank circulation, ignore regulation. Bailouts and fair printing and constant inflation. Back when Bitcoin meant making a change. Back before Lambo shit was the rage. Back before Ross was stuck in the cage. Back when our stream wasn't a vase. Back when OGs was still making waves. Back before press was printing first page. Back when the bets still hadn't heard. Back when our wallet was built by a mer. Taking it back, this my Genesis block. Cypherpunk shit, yeah, I guess they forgot. Encrypted partition is Z-card edition. Talking about scanning like boats on a dock. PGP keys over likes and repost. And got paper wallets, hope it ain't lost. I'll say like this, strapped up like a hot take. Rotated identity, skipper like toad. Taking it back to the day, this my Genesis block. This my Genesis block. Taking it back to the day, this my Genesis block. Yeah, taking it back to the day. Yeah, this my Genesis block. 3 letters surveillance. This my Genesis block. Yeah, this my Genesis block. 3 letters surveillance, treating them like us. Told as a bundle, remixing my remix. Wanted more freedom from world acting time. Real gon' float, the fake gonna drown. Shout out Satoshi, never cashing out. If Bitcoin established was the payment route. Wonder if Blockstream figured it out, or if the banking system had them all bought out. Sell out it on Reddit for wanting big blocks. When did the hackers start giving tech talks? Scaling solutions, choosing to walk. When fees go up, the banks feel the love. Mining solutions, gatekeeper of sorts. Fractional reserve like the feds going short. Thought crypto was freedom from central control. Atomic sauce for freedom from the last resort. Taking it back to the day, this my Genesis block. This my Genesis block. Taking it back to the day, this my Genesis block. Yeah, taking it back to the day, this my Genesis block. This my Genesis block. This my Genesis block.
Never did what you asked me to. Now I bet just a little bit colder. Are the things that you said still true? Cause every day we're a little bit older. So we got on a faster ride. One that struck quick just like lightning. When the spark lit in your eyes. And I'll admit it was a little bit frightening. Hold on, cause I've been waiting a long time. Such a long. Yeah, I think it's time for me to fall back, fall back. You can't give up the things you never had, never had. Yeah, I know you're trying to rewind, but that's just all the time that we've tried to rewind. Cause that's just all the time that we've got. Not to say that I'm missing you, but every day is a little bit longer.
I have to say, this is the Ronin Experience own. Shout out Chris Miner. This song is growing on me. So massive love. I'm appreciating the song's growing on me, man. For real. So much love and respect. So many talented people come through. And Chris Miner is the mother effing man. If you don't know already, I'm digging this song, yo. Gratitude. Peace.
I thought when time started passing by, that every day get a little bit stronger. So we got on a faster ride. To one that struck quick just like lightning. With the spark lit in your eyes. Yeah, I mean it was a little bit frightening. Hold on, cause I've been waiting a long time. Such a long. Yeah, I think it's time for me to fall back, fall back. You can't give up the things you never had, never had. that you never had, never had. Yeah, I know you're trying to rewind, but there's just all the time that keep trying to rewind.